Hey, how you doing? It's Michael here at Launch Expose. Online business solutions, services, and consulting for online business entrepreneurs to build successful businesses in 2023. Welcome to LE and welcome to today's video. It is a motivational video for entrepreneurs who are looking to build their own businesses on being consistent every day in your path and practice to creating, designing, and launching and getting returns on your online business in 2023. If you like the content that I'm putting up here on my YouTube channel, before we get started, I really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, as it helps me greatly on my journey and in my progress to provide all of you information, resources, and solutions to help you create, brand, scale, and launch your businesses to be successful in 2023. But before we get into today's video, I would really like to introduce today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Popped-In. Increase sales with gamified pop-ups. I absolutely love Popped-In. It's an incredibly dynamic, easy to install plugin that works seamlessly with WordPress. And not only WordPress, but HubSpot, which is my #1 choice for CRM for online business entrepreneurs to grow successful businesses online. You can install Popped-In within a couple of minutes, and if you're interested, check out the description below. The link is there. You can visit the site and install Popped-In to get great return on turning prospects into customers. Okay, so let's talk about consistency every day as a motivational element in starting your own online business in 2023. Consistency is so important when you start out as a first-timer with your online business. To be highly focused and in flow is everything to achieve results. From your business concept and plan to your brand, your design, and finally your launch, consistency in action and organization produces results. And as soon as you start to do this, it becomes a rhythm. It becomes a routine, and it helps you every day to focus, slow the process down, to work smarter, not harder. Being consistent every day is so important in the beginning phases of an online business or the creation of one, in that what you're doing is you're setting forth a process and a pattern that will actually continue into every single process after that initial stage forever. In terms of your online business, it's a constant growth process. So if you start out from day one being very, very consistent on the initial things you need to do to start an online business, i.e. creating your business plan, figuring out a budget, determining your niche, coming up with your brand, establishing what platforms you're going to use. All of those initial things that you have in concept and plan can help and be highly, highly beneficial as things become a little bit more complex and you start to scale your business and get ready to launch to be successful online. So I'm definitely a firm believer of the old expression, steady wins the race, right? From concept, brand, design, and launch, accomplishing each task to completion, initially to create your online business, becomes a muscle that produces results. And you can replicate it with every single next step that you're going to do as you move forward in each stage that you need to create that 360-degree approach to creating successful online business. One of the very first things that I focus on with new coaching clients and recommend to you, if you're watching this video as a first timer in terms of being interested in starting your online business, is to consider the idea of being consistent every day in terms of setting forth in creating an online business to sell online. I like to compare it to a workout, like physical training. It's very, very similar in that once we have a plan of action and we set forth with determination and discipline to commit the time to being consistent every day, your action produces significant results. So I am a firm believer and do coach and train folks to get it into their mindset right away that consistency and a driven mindset are what produce results in the long term in terms of making revenue online, from concept, brand, design, and launch, and that being highly focused and in flow every single day with consistency is the key. That's when the magic happens. That's when everything starts to work together flawlessly. You're not completely and totally exhausted and all over the map, chasing a task or a certain area of interest that you know you need to get accomplished in terms of maybe building out a website or coming up with a brand idea or thinking of a product or service. You've actually got this thing completely organized based on the fact that you had that proper consistency mindset from day one, and you understood that if you focused on just the 4 key things beforehand and worked on those until completion, what starts to happen is that every single time you start to scale your business out a little bigger and a little bigger and to be a little bit more proficient, what's happened already is that you have already established a core regime, kind of like working out, where the muscle is very fit and you're fast now at performing tasks and getting things done. So new information and new things, new solutions, new plugins, new ways to turn prospects into customers becomes easy, and you are highly focused and in flow, and it makes the process come together seamlessly. There's also another very beneficial factor in being consistent every day, and that is that at the close of every workday, when you're winding down and you're having dinner or whatever you do, maybe you go out and take a walk, or maybe you go out to run, whatever it is that is your regime after work. What's really beautiful about it is that it is very calming to the mind to know that you have these things accomplished for today and you check them off your list. So you're not scattered. You're not in every single direction chasing 12 to 100 things at once. You're setting your lists to be very simplistic and very straightforward in terms of maybe 3, 4, 5 tasks for the day in the very beginning, and just being consistent the very next day to go back to the drawing board, start to check out what it is that you're going to need to do to get stage 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 completed in that 360-degree approach that I teach in my consulting sessions in terms of building online business. So I can't promote it enough. Consistency is everything. And it becomes an art form after a while. You start to feel really empowered. And that's the beauty of it, is that you've taught yourself from day one how to get things done in an organized fashion and keep things simple so that you can move on to the second task and with ease. Your mind is not distracted. You don't have something else, a loose end on the other side to complete before you get into this new thing over a cup of coffee in the morning after you fired up, your computer. So I can't promote it enough. Consistency every day is the key to successful online business. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video today. I hope that it has provided some motivation. And before I let you go, I just wanted to make one last point also about, consistency and a driven mindset, is that mindset is everything in terms of being an online entrepreneur. You've got to have a very strong sense of belief. You have to have a driven attitude. Be very committed to your idea. And do the work. Check it out. Check out your market. Determine what your niche is and be definitive. Choose that niche. Determine what your product and or solution is going to be, and determine what is going to be the most practical and most expeditious way that you could sell that product or service. And commit. Believe it. Be empowered. Empower yourself. And envision your online business in the beginning stages before any revenue is coming in. See it in your mind. It's already happening. And I believe in manifestation and universal energy, and I definitely bring it into my businesses as well as Launch Expose, and I definitely promote it in my coaching and training. See your business alive. See it online. See the passive income coming in. See happy customers. This is really what we're shooting for, is to have prospects turn into customers or clients, and those clients potentially becoming friends, some of them, and being very happy and coming back to you on a return basis, because that's what's vitally important. The quick sell is nice, but to have long-term clients, that's really an amazing thing to have as an online entrepreneur, based on the fact that it continues to pay you passive income and revenue stream. and it provides consistency, and that it was born from consistency. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you found it resourceful. If you liked it, please, once again, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Just wanted to give one more plug to my video sponsor today. If you are interested, you can check out the link in the description below. Click on the link for Poptin. And if you already have a website going and you're already a WordPress user, great. If you're using another platform, Poptin works on multiple platforms, and the reason I love it so much is that it integrates seamlessly with pretty much anything, including HubSpot, which is my #1 choice for CRM. But check it out. Check out the plugin, and it's a great way. Here's one right here from Poptin that I used. I'm using right now to promote my free PDF. It's a 64-page PDF on how to profit with OpenAI. It is a beginner's guide to online business in 2023, and I really highly recommend that you visit the website, check it out. You can sign my list. I'll send you a free copy of the ebook, and we can start a dialogue, and you'll have access to me. I usually respond within 24 hours or less, and any questions that you have about the solutions and or services or virtual services that I now provide, reach out, and I'd be happy to provide you any information to make you successful online. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time, here's to successful online business in 2023.